Ah, this is attempt number 5 of doing a live update. Simple fact is, I'm too lazy to record anything at the moment. So this is a little update. Probably best way I like to do it now, because you know, if I don't like it, I'll just delete it straight away. So I wish everyone out there on my subscribers list, and I can't even speak properly. All my subscribers, I hope you had a wonderful and safe Christmas and a fantastic New Year. I hope Santa, or if you don't believe in Santa, someone could be lots of model kits for the stash. Your family's been safe and well, and it's been fantastic. The new year for me has brought about a whole new, different career change now. I'm back working for another company instead of myself. Um, it's good. It's good. Bit of self-esteem working for someone else, and not having to worry about where the money's coming from. Not working, when you work for yourself. So it's pretty good. We have had some big fires here in Hobart, Tasmania. If we're only on the arse end of the world, but if you'd like to have a look, been very, very inundated with bushfires. And I like to say, if any fires are out there watching this, or any volunteers, police force, you name it, thumbs up, guys. Do a fantastic job under very hard conditions. It's been hot, windy, and you've done a fantastic job. Now, hopefully that music's not too loud. So, last year's builds, we've got a few done, and I've got a few shout outs to do as well. So, we're going to have a bit of a ramble on a bit because it's pretty early here in the morning, but it's too hot to sleep, and I just can't get to sleep. So, I thought I'll jump on here and do a channel update, not be rude for a change. Firstly, I'd like to thank all my subscribers for sticking with me. There is 297 subscribers at the moment, which is unbelievable considering I don't do a real lot. I hope to do some more. We all hope to be able to do time to do some stuff, but unfortunately, lately, before, they haven't been able to do it. So thank you. So the three we might do, and I'll have to speak to a few other guys that have done it before. We might do a 300 subscription giveaway. I don't know how to do it, but we'll work something out. I'll see if I can do it. I'm not too sure. So thank you very much for all my subscribers. I appreciate it very much. Some special shout outs to some guys that I sub to, and some guys I've just found on YouTube that need everyone's support to do some good work. One of them is the Build Rat. Build Rat is a greyhound jockey from the RAN, or ex-greyhound jockey from the RAN, and Build Rat loves building ships. He does a great job. Good guy. Drinks 4X. Don't know about 4X. Build Rat, you might have to change your beer. Go Great Northern or something. Bloody barbed wire, mate. So yeah, go and check out Build Rat's channel. He's a really good guy. Give him a thumbs up and a sub, and show him some support, especially from us Aussie guys. The other shout out I'd like to do is to, and I'll just find him. I think it's Andrew's Art and Scale Models. Another fellow Aussie, does a fantastic job on his channel, and go and show him your support. He's done a really good little series on building the old Tamiya kits, the old stuff, which is still fantastic kits for military in 1/35th scale. So go and check out his channel and give him a thumbs up and subscribe to him as well. Another shout out to Greg Riley. Haven't seen Gregory for a while. Sorry, Greg. Sorry. I have just been really, really busy with life, Greg, and same with Simon and Bees and Moddy. Steve Mottram, all my guys that we've been, and John and Abby. I just haven't had time to do stuff, guys, and I'm sorry. But we'll catch up. We'll catch up this year. A few hangouts and stuff as well. Mr. Frankie Day, go and check out Frankie Day's channel. He's probably most of you guys have subbed to him, but Frank's building some card model, paper model ships at the moment. I think he's building the Maine, the USS Maine, the precursor to the Spanish-American wars, where the Maine blew up in the harbour due to a magazine explosion due to a coal fire. I hope I've got that right. So go and check out Frankie Day. As usual, he's doing a fantastic job. Warren Blanche, I've got to join into a few things with Warren. Geez, mate, I don't know if I'm going to have time. If you could watch this, British Scar Modeler, International Scar Modeler. It's got another group build going. I don't know whether I'm going to have time to do that. Tim Hetworth, he's got another brick build. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it either, mate. I'm sorry. I'm not going to have time to do that one, I don't think, but we'll see how we go. But that's about, where I'm at for those. I'm still doing Michael Booth's Model Art 633s, the ship group build. My paint set arrived. Where is it? Excuse me. Sorry. What have I done with them? Here we go. Here we go. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh. The upside down, Miss Jane. The AK paint set came for my HMAS Zulu, which is going to be HMAS Warramunga, because I'm pretty sure Build Rat is doing the HMAS Bataan. I'll do the Warramunga, and that leaves the Arunta for someone else to do if they want to do an Aussie ship, or you can do the Bataan or the Warramunga. I'm not going to bother. I haven't seen anyone build a Warramunga yet out of this kit. I could be wrong, but the paint sets come. I got a little bit of photo etch in there to replace the handrails, which are missing. So if you want to have a look at the kit, sorry about this, guys, reaching down for something. I dropped the ski. Go back to my channel, and there is an inbox review on the wonderful Trumpeter 1/350th HMAS Zulu Tribal Class Destroyer. There you go. I didn't remember that. But I think I got two sets from AK. I got the Royal Navy Camouflage Colours 2. Cheer for that, super. And I got the one. Oh, shit. Ta-da. So I bought both of them. Came on sale, B&A Model World, price reduced. B&A is always good for us Aussie guys. And so I'll be using those. So, Michael, yes, I'll get something built. And there's an all at sea group build coming up as well. Boy, that'll be close to finishing. So, for the all at sea group build, I have got a 1/72nd scale Tamiya Japanese self-defense force or self-defense Navy patrol boat Tamiya thing. So, want to get that done. Builds for last year, got a few done. I got about 10 builds done. Sort of burnt myself out on a couple of those big scratchy buildy stuff from Airfix, rescribing panel lines, doing cockpits and stuff like that. It really blew the mojo clean out the door, and it's like, bloody hell, I can't bother doing anything. Then I was just sitting back in the chair like this going, well, I'm going to build because I'll burn it out. I got some Airfix kits a while back, little 1/72nd scale Airfix model planes. One was a starter kit, which I'll grab the box for. Which was this one. It is the Airfix Hunting Percival Jet Provost T4. And I thought, yeah, just something to be nice to build. And I thought, oh, skill level 1, be a bloody horrible kit, It is actually, and I've just deckled it. I've just got to wait for the sort of put a clear coat and a run of wash. That is a beautiful model by Airfix. Congratulations, guys. It is fantastic. It is an absolute bloody perler. Thumbs up for that one from me. I think that's a wonderful kit. Wonderful kit. Even if you don't like building aeroplanes, build it, because you'll think, wow, what a fantastic kit that is. And the other one, once I built that, I thought, oh, geez, I'll have a go building another Airfix kit. Why not? Bloody oath start too. So it was, I built the Airfix Vampire T11, and it's fantastic. What a fantastic little bloody model kit that is. Mind you, I pussied out on the scheme. I just went for the yellow stripe kit. There's another one on there that's got all fancy orange Day-Glo stuff all over it and heaps of masking and shit. I went, no. I'll just build them, as simple as I can. And it was really, really good. And then I was like, oh, shit. I thought to myself, what else can I build? And so I sort of got on this big sidetrack thing from what I started on, which was I was working on a 148 scale, which I'll be doing a proper update on. But this was for the Brit 48 scale, which finished ages ago on Facebook. So I'll finish that off. This is the high-tech 148 scale Asagawa all cock and brown. I was going to say all ribbon prick again. Phantom. And I had a few dramas with it. It's not a shake and bake, I can tell you that. And then I did another one, which I started for the Bomber Command body build, which is now ready for paint, which is the old Airfix Lancaster. That took that. This is what blew the mojo out. Really did blew the mojo out. So, look at that. The blues let go. It's talking to me. He's going, hello, you haven't glued me properly. Oh, Christ. I'll do all that again. So I see him over here. But before I can do too much anyway, I'll finish off these couple little things. I've got a Memphis Belle 148 scale B17 that I want to do. I've got a Stug 3, which I've got to do for a buddy build. That was a buddy build before another buddy build, which I haven't finished with, which was with Greg Riley, which was the Ming Panther. Somehow Greg bangs them out. He's as quick as what John Moore is. Yeah, the fastest. Greg Riley scale models. He knows how to build them quick. I don't know how he does it. I just must be slow. Just a slow convict. Probably am. So I've got that to do. I've still got a Tiger one to do, but I'll tidy up all these little kits as well. So I ended up building about 10 kits, 12 kits last year. Most of those were entrants to Facebook. So Facebook is a pretty good thing if you want to join in a community to build a couple of things. It was pretty interesting, and there's some bloody talented guys out there. I'll tell you that much. It was fantastic. The building quality is, boy, oh boy, there's some artists. That's what these guys are. They're bloody artists. But so I managed to build the Vampire, the Hunting Percival Provost last year. I built there's another kit that I started. I had always wanted to build a JU-52. I had this old Airfix thing, like it was old as the hills. The decals are fried. I thought, I'll watch something on YouTube. It's like, bloody hell. I'll build a JU-52. So I built the old Airfix JU-52. which I really was happy the way it came out, and I'll do a bit better video on that later on. And with all this thing about paints and stuff that's getting about, you've got to use this and you've got to use that and everything else. I sprayed my JU52 because it's been pretty hot here in Airfix Humbrol enamels, and it came out a treat. So still nothing wrong with the old Humbrol enamels, that's for sure. They do the job nicely, and all through. This is the moment. This was only bought to spray primer. This is a little cheap $16 double action eBay airbrush. At the moment, I've been using it for everything. Does a fantastic job on what I want it for so far. Even though it's got a quick release on it, I did fit the quick release to my compressor. I'm probably just too lazy to change to the other airbrush. It's just as easy to grab that one. So this works well. $16 delivered to my door. It's a little bit rattly. And I've flogged the guts out of it, and as you can see, none of this anodization from the airbrush has worn off. So the anodization might be as good as these triple, quadruple chrome $400 harder and stem back airbrushes, which I've got one as well, but works well. It was quite good. Building some PZL 11s. Part of the little mojo thing I've got from Polish Heritage. Always try to build Polish aircraft when I can. So I'm building the first shots, little 1/72 scale, first shots Mirage. I think it's Mirage. Someone. PZL 11. Heaps of really nice photo etch. A lot of the photo etch, though, is bloody unusable. It's very, very small. Yeah, I found it quite difficult to use. It's even with my little hold and fold. Yeah, it was very hard to get it right. So I was building that one, and then besides the PZL, I was building a Hella PZL 11. See the same. So just to compare the two. That's about it. For Christmas, I didn't get many kits. I bought myself quite a few kits. I wasn't gifted any kits. Just bought them all for me. No, my daughter bought me a Star Wars AMT Slave 1. She's bought me two Star Wars kits now. I've got Anakin's Pod Racer up there and Slave 1. So she asked me how come I haven't built it yet. And I thought, yeah, well, I better make an effort and build that. So once I get a couple of these other little things out of the way, I will start my little Anakin's Pod Racer. And I know that I've got an X-Wing fighter here and a few things. A Millennium Falcon 1/72 scale one. And I'll get that up and running as well. To the Bilge Rat, Charlie Mack and Chief Bosun's mate Frankie Day were running the Lady Lex group build. I have got a 1/350 scale Lady Lex or Lexington trumpeter one. I think I've run out of time. If any of you have the time to watch this video, I might have bloody stuffed up, guys. I should have started it, but I was going to get a couple extra bits and pieces for it. I was going to put some photo etch handrails on it because it just looks good. But I think I bought them for the Hornet instead. I'll have to go downstairs and have a look. I was given a trumpeter 1/350 scale Hornet, like Doolittle Hornet Raider, and it was sort of partly built in bits and pieces and stuff. And I wanted to finish it off, and I thought it'd be a good experiment with some photo etch because if I completely stuff it, I'm not going to stuff a new kit. So if I stuff it, So I have to check, see where that's going. But if I haven't, Bilge Rat, Charlie Matt, just let me know what it is that I have missed out on. Or if I've got limited time, I might be able to build. I think I've got a Douglas Dauntless or something there that's got markings on it from the Lexington or a Brewster Buffalo maybe. I'm not too sure, but I'll find something to try to do it, because lately sort of been saying I'll do a group build and join a group build and run out of complete time, or something happens that I can't do it. So sorry about that. Just trying to think what else I have to say to you guys. That's about it, really. I've got a little helicopter underway. I've got an F-16 thing that I've been mucking around with. I don't usually build modern jets. The Phantom over there is bad enough. I've got I had an old 1/72 scale AMT F-16A. Got it from somewhere. It was just in a bloody bag. It was falling over, rattling around, shit falling out everywhere. So I thought, stuff it, I'll build it and get it on the shelf. So I've been working on that one. Been working on a helicopter, and I still want to do a video on building a aircraft that looks like the props turning, which I'll do on. Well, I'll try to do. I've got this old Richard. Someone started it, but I've got this old Revell Mr. Smith 109. And it's got the really nice old stand with the world map thing on it. I could probably save the decals. So I really want to try to do something for that. Oh, dearie mate, if you get tired. It's like 2:30 in the morning here, but it's too hot. You can't sleep. I don't get people saying, I don't get sick of people saying it's too hot and you can't sleep. I say it all the time, so no noise people. It's too hot, you can't sleep. So, what else have I been doing? That's about it, really. Want to get some aircraft finished off while it's summertime, and then during the winter time I'll concentrate on building some armour, just because the cold temperature here, sort of when I'm spraying military vehicles, it doesn't sort of affect the paint much. As if you want to try to get a nice finish on a aircraft. And I've been building a few aircraft, you might say, in the silver, the aluminium. That's my first real attempt at that. I watched a video from the Rebels at Cloud9, where he's painted a Canadian Air Force starfighter, and he used that Vallejo metallic finish, and it's really good stuff. Oh, sorry. It's very forgiving to use. You don't need a black base. I did black base it though in primer, and that's another story. I'm still having trouble with primer. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I shake the bloody thing. I miss the bloody thing down, as they ruddy well say. I build it up in light coats, like they ruddy well say, and you'll put your top coat and everything on. My model's clean, the plastic clean. I even wash it. I was watching that HPI workshop guy's video. I like his channel too. Go and have a look at old HP. He's like a production machine. He bangs the cars out like GM would on a Saturday afternoon production line. But I wash them in simple green like he does, and gives them a scrub and rinse them off and dry them. I've watched video after video on this stuff, and everyone else, I'm not thinning it down. I'm spraying it how it should be. Oh, sorry. And it just keeps coming off sometimes. It's a bloody beautiful colour. Like I sprayed the interior of that in primer. This is this 1/72 scale Seahawk, and look, it goes down when it levels out good, and I find it's a really good colour for doing the black on a Bomber Command World War II Lank or Halifax or whatever they used back then. It looks fantastic. You can hit it with a bit of clear, and then give it a wash of grey and weather it. It doesn't come off, but when it does peel, I was watching some channel, Oh, pretty famous channel, got millions of followers. British guy. Wasn't Flory. Oh, it was another guy. And he goes, oh, this stuff, yeah, it's bloody good shit. If it does peel, you can sand it out, and feather the edge out where it's peeled off the air. It doesn't bloody feather. It just pulls off. It's just horrible. So I'm going to go for get on to Mighty April, being that model world, and try some of that MiG one shot. So I'll just get some black. And I think Greg Riley was using either this or one of them in a Russian green. Because I've got a couple of Russian tanks to build. Sorry, guys, that was just a nice cool breeze coming in here. Just a tiny one. It is too. There's a cold change coming. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'll try some of the one shot. So that's about the only Vallejo product I've had trouble with. Besides some of the Vallejo, oh no, it's not. No, that's right. The light colour paints I had were the ones that were sort of going off, going all horrible in the plastic bottles, like they're running out of date. But yeah, all you guys keep up the great work. Love watching your channel. Been watching Brett G. He sort of built some old Monogram lead tank, which I found one when I started. Well, when I was little, I think it's been a stash since I was about 14. And so with Brett G's doing these Monogram classics, I might finish the old Lee off, something to do. So there's another guy to go and check out, Brett G. Does some really good tutorials, like builds, and shows you how to do things. And I picked up some of the stuff off him, which I appreciate him showing how things are, how he goes about things. It's been pretty helpful. Peter Scale Hobbies is another one. Peter's been building a few smaller scale things, so and I hope he's doing well too. One of the guys, one of the pretty early guys that I sort of subbed to the channel when I first got onto YouTube. So yeah, Peter hasn't been battling on and off a little bit with a few things. So hopefully everything's all good for him as well now. Really nice guy and does some really good building work. So go and check out John Moore, Nabby. Go and check out Simon Kemp building all the bricks. Motty, Steve Mottram, Bees Beasley, all just the local crew. Aussie guys. Go and see Harry Houdini, for Christ's sake. Get him his 500,000 views. Otherwise, he'll get his bloody banjo out and start pinging his banjo again. You have to look at bloody Harry playing his banjo. So, Harry, get your bloody million views and start building something again. Before Vass the cat wrecks it. Now I've lost my lighter. So go and check out Harry Houdini. Who else? Who else, guys? Who's a good channel? Who do you recommend? One other Tassie guy I haven't seen on YouTube for a while. I can't think. But definitely some great guys out there. Kit Cabinet's another one I sub to. Kit Cabinet does some really good 72nd scale aircraft reviews. Do like watching the Charlie Mac. Who else have I been watching? I thought was all right. Good channel. I went like, yeah, it's all right. I can't think now. I can't think. I really can't think. So I hope he's all anyway. I'll sign off. Be good, guys. I hope you have a safe, enjoyable weekend. that's been or coming. Depends what part of the world you're on. Be good, model hard, take care, look after yourselves, and God bless. And yeah, make sure that everything's up to scratch. Until next time, hopefully get something done the next couple of days, but I'll catch you later. See you, mate.